What's up everybody? Today I'm going to show you what my everyday carry is for 2022. These are videos I find myself always watching on YouTube, so I thought I'd make one. First of all, my daily essentials live within my crossbody or fanny bag, whatever you want to call it. I carry these things everywhere I go and throw most of my quick essentials within here. This is my grab-and-go bag. It's small, you can wear it as a fanny or a crossbody, and still gives you that small, compact profile while not keeping your pockets thick and weighed down. But sometimes I need a bigger bag, and this is my I'm leaving the house for a while bag of choice, and I have been through tons of bags and tons of types of bags, leather camera, athletic bags, and my favorite bag of all time is this Rain's mini backpack. The name just does what it needs, being a waterproof bag, which is quite important living in Seattle. What I love about this bag is a small yet stylistic profile it has. I love the leather straps and the one-clip entry to the bag. And as you could guess, I do have an AirTag on there. And you can check my AirTags episode linked up top if you want to see what some AirTags can do for you. Not much needs to be said about this piece of my everyday carry. I've not left the house with this device since the day I ordered my first one back 6 years ago. My Apple Watch. This thing counts my steps, keeps me notified with life without taking my phone out, and ultimately is just a piece of tech that I cannot leave the house without. I have literally gotten to locations and turned around to drive back home just to take it off the charger. This is another piece of tech I can't leave anywhere without, as my life is on it, and you could have guessed it is my iPhone. I have the XS Max, and I'm a little behind on the iPhone, but 2022 is the year I have been holding out for to upgrade this phone. We know I'm Team Apple, so a lot of my daily tech works together as one within this Apple ecosystem. And next up we have my wallet. We are still surprisingly in a place where we need to use wallets. I do use a lot of Apple Pay, but sometimes places just don't take it. So my wallet holds just some credit cards, license, my drone pilot license, Costco card, and of course an AirTag, and some occasional cash. My wallet is the St. Laurent zipped card case. This was gifted to me a few years back, and I love this thing. I've never had this type of wallet, but I don't see myself jumping ship from it now or in the future. Next up we have my keys. I have my car keys and my house keys on one chain, so they both go with me whenever I leave my apartment. They are held by, as you could guess, an AirTag and a leather Apple casing for it. I almost always just have these either in my pocket, but if I want to empty my pockets, they are just thrown into one of my two bags, usually the Lulu bag. And then my wireless earbuds of choice are the AirPods Pro. Last week I did a full review on the 3rd gen and came to a conclusion that the reason I love these is that they are a better extension for my everyday life of my Maxes. These can be used as an everyday device with the transparency mode. Then when I need some quieter times, I can just throw active noise cancellation on. These have been my everyday earbuds for just over 2 years, and I don't plan on changing that for a while. Well, until the Pro 2s come out later this year. Next up, we have a camera, and as for someone who's deep in the camera game, I'm a firm believer that an iPhone does not do the trick for me with a camera for both photo and video. Don't get me wrong, the camera's great, but I do like to have a camera where I can control the aperture and I can control what's going on within the camera before I snap my photo or use my video. For me, I go between the Sony ZV-1 is my digital camera of choice when I leave the apartment. It's a 20.1 megapixel camera and the aperture stops down to 1.8 and the 4K capabilities with the flip out screen is a no-brainer. And then sometimes I want to create some memories, and that's when I sub this camera for a film camera. And I have a couple, but my go-to is the Yashica Microtech Zoom 70, which was another gift from my brother, and always a roll of film with me just in case I run out. And then in my backpack we have my iPad, which I carry everywhere with me. You know I'm deep into the iPad game and I love this thing. I have my notes, I organize my thoughts, I keep my to-dos on there, and I just keep all my projects. And I'm not a laptop user unless I need to edit, so I grab this with one of these two cases and I throw it in my backpack. And oh, this Apple Pencil, this thing is a game changer in everything you can do with this iPad. I love this thing. And then next up is my studio headphones by choice, which is the AirPods Max, which I have a full review coming soon, but I love these things. The transparency mode, the noise cancellation, it's the perfect extension to my AirPods Pros, and I find myself using these a ton when I'm either at work doing stuff, or if I'm just in a coffee shop editing or journaling or doing whatever. These are the perfect headphones that just kind of keep me tuned into whatever I'm doing. And then I always carry a USB-C card reader because with a point-and-shoot camera with me, I like to edit my photos on the go. And this has a micro SD for my drone and then an SD card slot for whatever camera I'm using. And then I have a lightning card reader, which is just for my card out of my Sony ZV-1 or my Fuji X-T3. And I use this just on the go, like where I want to get something really done. I just plug it in my iPhone, edit the picture, export, and on I go. These are my everyday essentials. I basically don't leave the house without these things. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow along my journey of creating engaging tech content for you guys. And until the next video, thank you for all the support.